Something that I've noticed is that this wind is really starting to pick up. Now, when that comes to the road conditions, not only is the snow continuing to fall at a moderate rate right now, but it's starting to blow as well, and that's contributing to the reduced visibility. Particularly in southern portions of Shiawassee, Genesee, and Lapeer counties, we could see as much as 4 inches. Others who aren't seeing quite as much rain, we're going to start seeing that picking up in the afternoon hours tomorrow, and it's going to last throughout the evening. We have been cool for much of the morning, especially toward the east side of mid-Michigan, over toward the thumb and eastern portions of the Bay region. And that is because of the cloud cover and the rain that was falling. That is going to be sweeping down with that cold front, giving us that chance for those storms tomorrow. Durand is going to be impacted potentially at 6:58 out of the storm. Duffield, Gladwin, and Aranet counties, we have now a severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect. This storm is moving to the east at 15 miles per hour with the potential of golf ball size hail and winds up to 60 miles per hour.
Let's check in immediately with Storm Ready forecaster Ron Hilliard, who is with me here. As we look at this is the area I'm mentioning right here, right now. We're hearing it on our roof right now, and all this lightning.
That's right. Right now, if you are in Genesee County, you are in a severe thunderstorm warning. You see this right here for Shiawassee County, but the main threat right now is in Genesee County for severe thunderstorm warning. You have the potential for those winds up to 60 miles per hour. And one of the things that we've been seeing out of the storm, some large hail. There was a report of golf ball size hail in Saginaw County as it moved through the area. So that's a threat right now. Some of that large hail, anywhere from quarter size up to even hen egg size hail. So you want to make sure that you are getting indoors and away from the storm. I just want to show you what's happening again with this radar right here. As we take you full screen to the map, you can see that storm racing right now across Genesee County at roughly about 50 miles per hour. These storms that we're seeing right now, again, not severe, but some heavy rain out there, Stephanie.
Yesterday, definitely, you're saying those were much more serious storms.
Those storms were very powerful, and unfortunately, some of our neighbors to the west got the brunt of it. Here in mid-Michigan, we did have a little damage, but nothing like they saw on the west side of the state.
Yeah, tens of thousands of people actually are still without power.
How does hail form? It's basically water droplets that make multiple trips up into the cloud. As you get higher up in the cloud, that's where the colder air is. The updraft pushes that ice up, and it makes multiple cycles with multiple layers of ice until it becomes too heavy to be supported by that updraft, and then eventually it falls to the ground.
Certified storm ready weather.
Great Saturday to you. It was warm across Michigan. It'll be warm tomorrow once again as well. Looking into downtown Saginaw, it is a calm night out there, partly cloudy. The temperature is still 70 degrees right now. We are at 74 in Owasso, 71 in Flint, the Vehicle City, 60 in Bad Axe. We're at 50 degrees in Standish, one of the cooler spots we've had. The cool air from the lake blowing ashore, cooling things down. So the high today was only 58 in East Tawas. We were up to 80 degrees in Bay City, 82 from Flint over to Owasso, Chesaning, 81 in Mount Pleasant. We were a cooler 76 degrees, but I don't think many of us were complaining about that today. The winds again off of the lake right now out of the east and southeast. We're right about 5 to 10 miles per hour. The winds more southerly as we get into Genesee and Shiawassee counties. Now the winds right now, they're light for the most part. We aren't seeing any of those gusts. The winds will be picking up tomorrow though, and they will be shifting more out of the southwest, gusting as high as 35, maybe even 40 miles per hour at times as we get into the afternoon hours. Right now, this system, it's a strong low pressure system over here toward the Rockies and over toward the Dakotas, Wyoming, Montana, giving them blizzard conditions. The cold front stretching from the Canadian border all the way down into Oklahoma right now, firing up with, in some cases, thunderstorms, some of which are severe tonight. We're going to have that coming through in the afternoon tomorrow and in the evening. Partly cloudy tonight, and as you look right here, we do have a gale warning for Lake Michigan, small craft advisory for tomorrow for the shoreline of Lake Huron. I want to put the futurecast into motion. You can see partly cloudy tonight, and tomorrow things are pretty good in the morning, but in the afternoon hours, we start to see the showers and thunder showers rolling in right in the early afternoon hours. Getting into the late afternoon and early evening hours, we start to see the line of thunderstorms moving through, and some of them could be strong and possibly even severe. As we get into the late evening and nighttime hours, we still have a couple of showers through the area, but they will eventually start winding down with a few showers left over for Monday morning. Tonight, we're going to be watching for those temperatures dropping on down, but our concern for tomorrow remains that potential for severe weather. Isolated storms could start right around 3 o'clock, and that potential could last through the nighttime hours, maybe 11 o'clock. The main concern will be wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. Temperatures not very cold at all. We get to only around 48 degrees in Tawas City, right around 60 degrees in Saginaw, in the lower 60s as well in the Flint area overnight and into tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, temperatures starting off in the 60s. We have the clouds building off and on throughout the day. We have the opportunity for showers that start moving in from the west in the afternoon hours and the storms rolling through. We're going to be around 70 degrees near the shoreline, and we're going to be in the mid to upper 70s elsewhere across the area. The cold front is strong, knocks temperature down to right around 60 on Monday, 40s on Tuesday. Cool air for the rest of the week, Remy.
Mid-Michigan Now's Ron Hilliard is out in the cold tonight. He's in Clio right now. Ron, how's it looking out there for you?
The snow is letting up just a little bit, getting sort of a little lull in activity with that heavier snow that we've seen, but it is certainly cold out here, I can tell you that. And there's not a whole lot of snow on the ground yet, but the snow that is out here, that inch or inch and a half, is very slippery. Now, I'm right east of 75 right now and just south of M57, and the roads all around the area are slow go. I talked to some people earlier about how they're bracing and preparing for even more snow to come. It's mid-Michigan, and we're used to snow. That's why Dominic Van Horn is all about
staying prepared for the weather.
For him, a big part of that means
make sure you got your gas before you go out or before the snow hit.
Joyce Austin agrees and has another reason too.
I think you should have a full tank of gas because it's so dangerous now in these days.
The National Weather Service recommends keeping your gas tank at least half full during winter weather. One of the biggest reasons is being able to keep your vehicle running and to stay warm in the event you become stranded. This Marathon gas station in Mount Morris Township was staying busy, says Cal Vebbit, who works there.
Everybody's like stocking up extra. If they buy like one pack of cigarettes, they'll buy like 2 or 3. Same with salt, they'll buy like 2-3 bags just so they don't get stormed up.
Of course, people are getting gas too.
I'm about to gas up too before I leave.
And if you must leave out and drive in this weather,
slow down and try to be safe, not just for yourself, but for others.
Drive slow, don't drink and drive, no drugs.
and that's great advice anytime. Now, the National Weather Service is advising that you also have a safety or survival kit in your vehicle, including jumper cables, a charger for your cell phone, a snack, some water, and other items that you might need, such as flashlights, to allow yourself to have some items if you're stuck and stranded out in the elements. We're live in Vienna Township. Ron Hilliard, Mid-Michigan Now.